Hey guys, welcome back to Color and Curls. Today's tutorial is going to be on a semi-wet perm rod set. So the first thing I did was I had washed my hair and I let it air dry. I've already sectioned it off. This is what my hair looks like with no product. Just a frizzy poof ball. So the first thing I did was I sectioned off my hair starting from the back and I clipped the remaining hair over to the side, just so it could stay out of the way. I brushed it out with my Denman brush to ensure that there wasn't any tangles or shedding. Added a little bit of water just to dampen the hair just a little bit. And I also used my favorite go-to Cantu Moisturizing Twist and Lock gel. I love this gel. I use it for most of my perm rod sets or styling needs. It's not very heavy. It's a very lightweight product and it really does achieve like great results. Once that's applied, I kind of brush it through the hair. Take the perm rod, starting from the root of the hair, and I just wrap around the rod. You want to secure the perm rod to make sure that the hair doesn't move. And the first one is done. Now on to the other million. So you're going to wet the next section. Apply some more of the Cantu Twist and Lock Moisturizing Gel. And once again, start at the root of the hair and just twist around the rod. Make sure you secure the ends. With my hair being so long, it could be a challenge. I might have to do it a couple of times, but it eventually gets on there and turns out pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and just finish off this side for you guys, and I will hop back in here in a second. For example, hair is too long, so I need to move it back up the perm rod a little bit more in order for all the hair to stay on the rod. Woohoo, one half down. Now on to the other section. So I went ahead and completed the back half of the other section, and now all we have left is the front. Don't mind my crazy eyebrows. All right, so I'm just gonna zoom in for you guys to kind of see up close how I wrap my hair around the perm rod. And it's quite simple. Like I said, you wanna make sure you have enough product on the end of your hair, so that way when you do roll it around the rod, it stays put. And then you just want to secure the end of the rod. Last section. We are in the home stretch now, you guys. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the same process, wet it a little bit, Add the twist and lock gel to it, and we're going to use the last perm rod. I think it was approximately about 18 rods I used to complete this look. I tried my best to count them after I took them out. And I believe these rods are maybe a 1/2 inch rod. Don't quote me on that, but I think they're about a 1/2 inch. You just want to roll it all the way down close to the root and secure the other end. Voila, finally, all of them in. But there's one more part. Yes, the dreaded blow dryer. So you sit up under the dryer for approximately an hour. That's how long I sat under there. Went to sleep, woke up the next day, and now I'm going to show you the process of taking the perm rods out. I'm surprised that they stayed put. It actually wasn't that bad as far as sleeping on the rods, because it wasn't too many and it wasn't too tight. So, but they stayed put pretty good. So I was excited. Now let's just see what they're going to look like when I take these things out. I'm going to start from the back. Here we go. Let's see. And I'm just going to speed this process of the video up. So, I mean, clearly it's not rocket science to take a perm rod out, but I just wanted to give you guys an idea of the entire process of how I do it. What I did like about this particular set, I'm not sure if you saw my other video on just a perm rod set from Wet Hair, but these curls are more like waves, not really curls, and that's what I like about it. It was more of a looser style for me, so the curls weren't as tight. It almost looks as if I probably put in flexi rods, and I just really like the way that they turned out, because it's not a tight curl, but it's more like a wavy curl, and I really like the outcome of it. And if they get kind of funky, just fix it with your hand and to get it back into its curl pattern. And the next step you want to do is you want to start separating those sections out. If you want more volume to your hair, you want to break those sections apart as many times as you can to get the achieved volume. And if not, you can definitely leave them, more so in their sections if you want more of a defined look. So I'm just going to break a couple of these apart, just to kind of show you, what the style would look like if you were to break them all apart. The best part about doing a semi-wet perm rod set is that, one, you don't really have to sit up under the dryer that long, and two, when you take the rods down the next day, it's not wet. The hair is completely dry, so saves a lot of time for when you have to go back under the dryer and you realize that, hey, they didn't dry completely. So they were completely dry, and I'm actually loving the way that the hair turned out. And there's a curl on the end. Very surprised, as you saw up in that section of video, how that one didn't want to wrap around. But that is it, you guys. That is a completed look from a semi-wet perm rod set. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm going to try my best to do more of these. If you like it, please make sure you hit the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and comment with any questions that you may have as far as how I did this process. And hopefully I will see you in my next video.